All right, let's try this again because for whatever reason, it would not work. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the reading. Let's see what's going on. Let me just get everything set up. Okay, what's going on, YouTube? It's D Got About Lights, and I'm here to do a love reading. Let's see what's going on in love for you guys. What do you guys need to know? I'm gonna just give it a few minutes because I keep getting people telling me that the live doesn't start for a little bit. It takes a little bit of time to kind of come together. So we're just gonna give it a few seconds to kind of load up. In the meantime, I'm looking for my lighter because my candle needs to be relit. Where did I put it? Um, Here it is. All right. Let's see what's going on. I wanted to get you guys' reading done before my game starts because today Patriots play the Texans. If you're not a Patriots fan, I'm sorry for you. But the Patriots play the Texans today, and that's my son's team, and we are at war in this house today. We are at war in this house today. Any other day, I am supporting him 100% of the time, but we today, house divided for sure. But all right, so let's see what's going on in love. I do have some oracle messages I'm gonna pull. I have some tarot. So let's have fun with this. 222 on the clock. Sorry for the delays, y'all. I was trying to get this going, but for whatever reason, YouTube would not let me into the live stream, so I had to restart a new one. All right. So let's go ahead and tap right in. Holy Spirit, what is going on in love for the collective? What do they need to know? What is coming in for them, Holy Spirit? And then maybe I'll pull like a potential blockage out of it. Hi, Rudy92. What's going on? All right. Love for the collective, Holy Spirit. What is going on in love? What do they need to know in love? All right. What's going on, y'all? Hi, buddy Casper. Thank you for joining. All right, let's see what's going on in love, Holy Spirit. Y'all, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so and like the reading as you guys come in. I truly appreciate you guys being here today. Oh, okay. So we have 333. This speaks of support. It says seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community as well. So, this has to deal with you supporting like those around you, and in return, you get blessed as well. This helps you grow. This helps bring creativity in for you. This makes you feel more confident within yourself. You really enjoy everyone. Shaw Dog, don't be playing with me, bro. Listen, I've been a part of this whole team my whole life. There's no changing at this point. You know how it goes. So feel your feels. No, it is what it is, but we're doing great this season, though. We're doing great this season, though. Just saying. Okay. Okay. And then we have 2424, which speaks of the good times. So this is about enjoying the holidays. This was about like you making sure you got all the rest that you needed because you're getting ready to go into go mode. Uh, this also feels like a time where things start to balance out. So if you feel like, man, your checkbook was looking a little crazy, your bank account was looking a little crazy due to the holidays and just a slowing of pace, things are getting ready to pick up. It also speaks of you getting like a lot of love, attention, and affection as well. So expect a lot of people being kinder to you around this time, being more helpful towards you. That's usually around the time. The holidays bring out the best and the worst in people, but for the most part, you get a lot of like support, you get a lot of help, you get a lot of people who want to be kind to you, things like that. Take a shot of whiskey. Hey. So this is a time of leisure and pleasure. If you tell your friends and family how you feel, you'll find that they'll be on the same page trying to work well with you. There's a lot of people that are on your side, even if you don't see it, you got a lot of supporters. Okay. And then right now, it's also as like asking you to spread the love and watch how it comes back. So that message is for you, Shaw, dog, talking about my team. You know what? We're gonna send love your way. We're gonna send love with you. Yeah. But anywho, let's see what's going on. I feel like for some of you guys, you could have been this feels like a lull. Like maybe things could have been really slow for you guys, and then there could have been a lot of ebbs and flows. So maybe if you're in a connection or you're dealing with love, you feel like your love life is like everything is going up and then it drops, and then you feel like it's going up again and then it drops. Like you keep dealing with a lot of push and pull energy. I feel like that's getting ready to kind of balance out. I do feel like you may have to take charge, and we hate to say that, right? Like we hate to hear that part where it's like, oh, we have to be the change in order to see the change in people around us. Why can't they just do their part, right? But that's kind of what you're being called to pay attention to, is letting people, it's like not letting them change who you are. If you're genuinely a kind person, you're always being helpful, trying to think of the best, just keep yourself in high spirits and things like that. You're being called to kind of stay in that space, and no matter how people act with you, you can disassociate. You don't have to be a part of them, like their lives. You don't have to be around them, but be that change. Don't let someone change you just because they're choosing to treat you like crap. Be the change you want to see, and those who will step up, they're meant to be in your life, and those who don't, you'll kick them to the curb. Who's with you? I don't understand your question. How to become a millionaire in 21 days? Baby, I wish I know. I wish I know. If we knew, we wouldn't be here. But all right, let's see what's going on here. It says take a step back. Hmm. That's kind of what this feels like. Maybe love, you've been like searching for it so much that right now you're kind of just like, you know what? I'm not even focused on this. I can't even I can't even think about what love is doing for me right now. I feel like somebody is really just feeling like you lost a little bit of joy. Just know that this is getting restored. Do you believe in black magic? I believe that there's good and evil in everything. In everything that we do, there's good and evil. So you got people that'll do um they'll wish ill on you. Black magic is just speech. You understand that, right? Like it doesn't have to be people sitting and doing a séance and like I think people think the craziest things when they think of tarot. Now there are people who do practice certain things spiritually, but you can speak negative about a person and that's black magic. So yeah, speaking ill over someone's life or over someone's future, that's a form of black magic. So yeah, there's good and evil in everything that we do. Okay. So we have harmony and resolution. I feel like if you're in a relationship right now and you guys are going through a period where things just kind of feel like it's kind of steady, nothing, it's not terrible, it's not super fantastic either. It's just cool and copacetic, but you want more. I feel like right now you're going to be switching your approach with this person, and your guides are supporting you because they want you to experience more joy within a connection or more joy when it comes to love. What I think I'm going to do is kind of split because I'm getting both messages for in relationship and people searching for love. So we'll kind of split it so that we don't get confused. Okay. So if you're dealing with someone and you're in a relationship with them, I feel like right now, you're kind of taking a step back and focusing on you. If there's been a lot of arguments or bickering, because this feels like nitpicking energy, I feel like you're taking a break. You're focusing on healing something within yourself that's causing somebody to try to step away from you, to run away from you. There's some sort of energy around that here. So let's see, for those in relationship spirit, for those in relationship, yeah, we have spying. for those in relationship. I feel like because you're taking a step back, you got somebody trying to figure you out. This feels like you're not really telling what you need. You're not really expressing yourself too much, and it's forcing somebody to have to kind of do the work to find you out. Like do the work to figure out how to get on your good side or how to be more supportive of you. There's something about that here. I feel like you got a partner that feels like you're getting bored with them. Like there's something about this connection that feels a little hollow, feels a little shallow. Like you feel like there's not much depth in the connection. I think they feel this. And they feel like there's some sort of consequences that come with this, right? Like if you're choosing not to dig deep and like create more meaningful connection with this person, or like let's say they're feeling this about you. Let's say they feel like, oh, this was like hot and heavy and really fun, and then after a while things kind of calm down and they realize they don't have much to talk to you about. Like this is where the real work begins, right? I feel like you got somebody that's realizing, holy crap, when you just focus on the superficial things, you start to realize that there's not much depth to you. And I feel like this is a um like somebody is coming to self and understanding, like, holy crap, I have to dig deep, or I need to find more, like, I need to be more creative, or s- find more substance. Like, somebody's bored. They feel like somebody lacks substance. Why are they feeling this way? They could feel that's why you're taking a step back, because they're losing some sort of connection with you because they lack substance. Like, they focus on superficial things. Yeah, you're literally like creating a boundary with this person because you're like, if you're not gonna try to, get to know me, try to learn me, I'm kind of feeling like we're not on the same page anymore. But I feel like your person is trying to find a way back to you. They don't want to break this up. There's something about you too where they feel like the sex is bomb, like the floodgates open. I don't know why I'm getting that in this card. Like the sex is bomb, and they feel like they can't lose you to somebody else here. Yeah, perspective. They're wondering if you're like thinking that you're better off without them. But I feel like you're just trying to clear your headspace and figure out how to deepen your connection, or you're giving them the space to kind of do the work, right? Because we can't take on the emotional weight of a connection. It's just no good for anybody. Like if you are the type of person where you're always trying to check in, you're always trying to spice things up, you're always trying to do the work, like you're kind of just leaving it for somebody else. Especially if it's something that you've already discussed, you're not going to keep beating a dead horse. You're going to create space and let somebody figure things out. Blessings to you. Thank you so much, Stacy. All right, let's see. Anything else, Holy Spirit, about this person? And then we'll see what's going on with singles. Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with someone that doesn't understand what true intimacy is. Like, this is a person who feels like just having sex is enough. Like, having sex is what intimacy is, but they don't understand the depth that intimacy can go to. Like, and you don't want to have to explain this to this person. This is about a sense of bonding. I feel like you feel like someone doesn't really confide in you, they don't really talk to you, like, they don't tell you what's really going on. You can sense something's going on, but they're not having that, like, there's no open dialogue about it, and I feel like there's, um, like, a bond feels distant between you and whoever this person is. Let's see why. I feel like there's a reason for this, though, and it has to do with someone never really getting, deep when it comes to the connection. Can you adopt me as your boy? Yo, that's funny as hell. That's funny. All right, let's see what's going on. Why is there karma attached to this connection? Because there's definitely something to learn here. And that may be a part of the path that kind of brought you guys together, right? Like there was something you needed to learn with this person when it came to um maybe slowing down the connection and getting to know somebody before you like jump full like head into a relationship. Because I feel like your perspective is changing on what relationships mean to you or who this person is to you. And you really don't want to have to push this person away. And I feel like that's kind of why you're giving space for somebody to figure this out. Let's see. We have the star, the Knight of Pentacles, Aquarius, Virgo energy. the 10 of Cups, the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands. Oof, Aries energy, Leo energy here. A lot of fire. This person is really wanting to heal things with you. They want to mend things. I feel like they want to get on the same page with you. There's just something about the way that it's like you guys connect in different ways. So let's say for you, healing is you taking time for yourself, just nurturing yourself, getting your energy clear, and then like rejoining society. For this person, that creates an abandonment wound in them. And I feel like that's kind of why you guys came together. There's something about this person moving really slow, but it's because of the way it's like they just don't wanna invest in something they don't see long term with, so they take their time. But you feel like they're moving at a turtle's pace and you're needing them to, like, hurry up and get on the same page with you. And I feel the reason why you 2 are coming together is to show you that it's okay for you to find fulfillment in your own world, and then you can merge with this person. Like, don't depend on this person to fulfill all of your needs. You kind of have to have that love and peace and balance within yourself. Create your own sense of community. That way this person doesn't feel like they have to fulfill all of your needs, or that way you don't create an unrealistic expectation of who this person is supposed to be for you. Okay? I feel like they want you to get more creative about what stability looks like for you, about creating a sense of community. So for some of you guys, let's say um you look at your partner and you expect them to be your bestie, your therapist, your confidant, your like your everything. Spirit is saying, how does this realistically fit into your life? Because for some of you, the reason why you're feeling unstable within this connection is because your perspective of who this person is supposed to be for you is skewed, and they're wanting you to understand, like, take a step back and look at the big picture, because here's a moment of growth where you can understand that it's okay to have community where everybody fits their like everyone has a role to play in your life. You have a one friend that you can have deep conversations with, and I can like I can kind of attest to that, like expecting one person to be all things for you is unrealistic, right? You can have your partner who you come to, who you build with, who you share ideas with, right? But then you'll have like someone who's already in a field of study that you're trying to work in, or someone who is in a long term commitment that you go to for advice, or like a spiritual guide, or someone that you just they're where you want to be. So you're going to go to that person to seek advice from them on certain like topics, instead of just expecting everything to be one person. And this is so random, but I don't know why I'm getting this because I don't even follow social media like that. But there's this artist, and I believe her name is Mariah the Scientist, and she like makes her man her whole world, and he gets mad anytime she tries to go out and like talk to anybody else and try to befriend anybody else, because he feels like she should be able to go to him for everything, and I really don't agree with that. um because then it makes you, it's like you're easily susceptible to manipulation at that point. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to have a connection where you trust and value your person's opinion, but you can't expect them to have all the answers. And you can't expect one person to be all things for you. It's just unrealistic. Like, I'm not going to go to one person about money issues. Like, I'm going to go to an accountant that knows what they're doing, that can show me something, or I'm going to go to someone who has successful businesses and has created financial freedom for themselves and invested their money in the right places, and it shows. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go to those people and seek them out for certain things. My friends, I'm going to have certain friends that are just going out friends to have fun and have a good time, the good time friends. And then I'm going to have the certain friends that I can pour into and fully invest and grow together, because that's my sisterhood, that's my bond, you know what I mean? Like, that's my sense of family and community there. Like, you're gonna have so many people for different things, and I feel like I'm talking to somebody who expects one person to be all things for them, and it's creating instability, but the more you create space between you and this person, it's forcing the two of you to branch out and kind of build your lives and merge them together where it feels more fulfilling. So this doesn't feel like, oh my God, this is a relationship that is doomed. No, it just feels like there's a lack of intimacy because you feel a lack of support or a lack of understanding. And I feel like it's just because the mindset is different. Like you got one person that understand that, and you have another person that kind of gets a little upset whenever you try to grow too fast. Somebody feels like you're growing too fast for them, and they want to just get back on the same page again. Because somebody feels like you're the one, you're the one they want to build with. Like you check more boxes than anyone else has. So they don't want to lose that here. Yeah. So they're asking for help. It says, let your friends help you and healing family issues. Yeah. So this person, I feel like this is a situation in love where you could be feeling like I have kids with this person, or we already established an understanding that we're gonna be together, that we're gonna grow together. Like I don't wanna switch up on them now, but I need things to change a little bit. There's something about that. Like I need things to change a little bit. What is it that needs to change here? Because somebody's looking for something new, something creative, or somebody feels like they want to go and get something out of their system before they commit. That could be this too. Like you got somebody that wants to, this could be like a fling energy, or somebody feels like they have like, what is it, wild oats to sow? Yeah, somebody wants, it says holiday romances. So I feel that's what this feels like. Like somebody feels like they need to go and like sow one last seed before they commit. And I feel like you feel this or they feel you're doing this. Yep, right before you finally commit. But there's gonna be consequences to be paid if somebody really does this. And I feel like there's something that's telling you to take a step back. And whatever is telling you to do that, listen, because there's a test that's gonna happen and spirit's gonna see if this person is really gonna be honest with you and is gonna be like truthful and committed, or if they're going to try to see if they can get away with this. What are they being inspired to do, spirit? I also feel like someone's gonna try to rush a connection so that you don't find something new. The crazy thing is, I feel like this is a very spiritual connection that you're dealing with. I just feel like the entire connection is about building independence and confidence within you before you go towards this connection fully. So you could be at a stage in your relationship, like if you're thinking about taking the next step and either really committing to a person or like getting engaged or getting married. I feel like these are the things that are happening right now. There's usually a lull before this happens, before you take that next step on getting married. I feel like that's the stage that whoever I'm talking to in this little area is in. And it's calling you to really pay attention to this. I feel like this is somebody you can really count on. This is someone that's going to be more open minded, but I feel like there's a conversation that needs to take place so you can open this person up to different, maybe to bring them into your world a little bit, or to let them know what you're needing. Like you really need to have a conversation with this person and let them know, like, hey, look, what's stopping me from really wanting to like really fully go into this is the fact that I feel like I need you to be more open-minded when it comes to um, different experiences. Like you need somebody to open up to you. I feel like you check all the boxes for them, but they're not checking all the boxes for you. And that's why you're questioning things about this relationship. Could be dealing with a Libra, a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, Aquarius. That's the energy I'm feeling for you. But a very spiritual connection. You guys came across each other's path for a reason. And I feel like there's a lot of healing that's necessary in this relationship. And it's going to deepen the bond and that intimacy once you're honest with yourself about what you need. Because right now, somebody's not being honest. And that's why they're trying to run from this connection. And if I'm being frank, somebody's bored as hell. They feel like they're not getting what they need. So let's talk about my singles. Let's see what's going on with my singles. What's coming in for my singles in love, Holy Spirit? What's coming in for my singles in love? No. Somebody is and earth and ground. For some of you guys, I feel like spirit is telling you now is not the time to focus on love. Um, I feel like it's because you're chasing after it too much. There's also something that's blocking you from having the love that you want. So if you try to go and chase after it now, you're going to be met with more heartbreak. And that's why they're telling you, why don't you take a second? Let's look into that a little bit more. They're telling me to pull another angel number for my singles. All right, Spirit, what do you need them to know, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Yep, literally another cycle. We have 1919. It speaks of karma warning you. This is about a death and rebirth that needs to happen. It says karma may be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you're not going to be able to force things. Learn your lessons so they don't repeat in the future and make some space for new experiences. 1919. I feel like there is a new beginning that's trying to come. I just feel like right now you're like on the last leg of a difficult journey with understanding your self-worth and understanding it's okay for you to be single, be comfortable being alone. That way, when you have somebody, you're not going to be the type of person to chase after anyone just for the sake of having somebody there. Like, spirit wants you to be 100% confident in who you are before you go, because you shouldn't be seeking anybody out. You know what I mean? So this feels like right now is a time for you grounding yourself in what you want and what you need. Okay. And then it comes in for you. It's about being intentional. So let's break this down a little bit more. Okay, I want me to pull these first. What are we saying no to, Holy Spirit? What are we saying no to? So I feel like I'm talking to somebody who can overgive. Like you have so much love to give that you just want to pour it into somebody. And that's exactly why spirit is blocking you because they don't want you to pour into the wrong people because it's gonna like damage you. If you pour into people who are just gonna use and abuse you, because that's just the way the world works, right? So if you're gonna pour into people who are just gonna use and abuse you, um, you're better off just pouring that into yourself. You'll save time, energy, and money. I also feel like right now you're too open, too vulnerable, too easily influenced. And you got somebody that's really trying to protect your heart, like really trying to protect your heart. Yep. Really trying to protect your heart. And there's a part of you that knows that what I'm saying is true. There's a part of you that knows that if you give yourself to somebody right now, someone will use and abuse you. And for some of you, this is somebody from the past. Someone that you keep trying to figure out if you wanna give a second chance to, spirit is saying, "Nope, don't do it." This person is still not being honest with you. Let them it's like, I don't know if they abandoned you, they ghosted you, or you had to ghost them for whatever reason, but there's something that you're waiting for, like some sort of confession. I feel like somebody low key could have had a good thing with you and then played you for someone else just because I don't know, maybe they thought that they looked better or they thought that they had more. And you're like, you'll quickly see that that shit will fade and you're going to come running back. And this person is trying to come back. And I feel like you want to have an open heart towards them. You want to hope that they change. But Spirit is telling you, block this out because there's something about this person that is not it's like they're exaggerating their stories. They tell you that, oh, they're single, but they still have somebody in the back end waiting. They're waiting for the right time to be with this person so that they can, um, it's like they're waiting for them to break up with somebody so they can come back in. So they'll use you. That's some bullshit. And I feel like that's why they're telling you to just stay single, have fun, build connections. Tell me more about this spirit. Yep, they want you to just focus on you here. The Empress energy, this is like you are so like you are in such a good space right now and you're evolving so much, you're growing so much. This person is only going to bring more anxiety and instability into your life, and that's why they don't want you to involve yourself in this. I also feel like you could be having dreams of someone coming in. Whoever this new person is, this person could have long hair. I don't know why I'm getting that, but this person could have long hair. There could even be a little bit of an age difference, somewhere from like 3 to 5 years. Yeah. This person is that's going to be the type of person that's very curious about you. Like, they don't mind taking the time to get to know you, but they may study you a bit. They know that you've also been through some shit. So they're going to try to see like how easy it's going to be to get over on you, because this is the person that doesn't like somebody who's easily manipulated, or they don't like someone that's easy to get, easy to learn. Like they don't like the easy. That's funny as hell. They don't want an easy woman or an easy man. They want somebody that is going to challenge them like spiritually, sexually. That's what this feels like. Tell me more. Yeah, I also feel like this person is a crazy manifester. Like, this is somebody that knows what they want and they're going for it. And I feel like they kind of want you to experience this. And that's why when this person from the past tries to come around, they want to see if they can block this from coming in. And they're telling you to be very smart about your choices. Because this person's gonna come in trying to sweet talk you, but you're gonna need to read right through that shit. Cause there's definitely something being hidden, and I feel like it's another person. I also feel like you also need to understand, why would this person be coming back around now? Now that I feel really good about myself, now that I'm confident, now this person wants to come around. That must mean I'm manifesting something better that's coming in. And I feel like it is. You're supposed to leave this person out in the cold because look, you got 10. Listen, you got the 10 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups coming in right behind it. That's why they're telling you, trust your intuition. Trust the feeling that you're getting. With the High Priestess energy, she has an inner knowing that something else is coming in, and that's exactly why this person is coming around. And it's like now they're taking stock. Like, dang, I invested in all the wrong things, and look at her or look at him. They're blossoming, they're growing. Look at all the shit that they've built. Damn, I could have been along that ride, and I didn't choose wisely. I feel like you've healed a lot out of this. And I feel like this person can't figure you out now. And now that you've become a mystery, you're intriguing to them. And that's exactly why they're giving you the 5 of Pentacles. Shut that damn door. Let them figure that shit out. It's not your job to heal their heart. They didn't give a hell of give a damn about yours. So don't even worry about this, because you have something better that's coming in. 10 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups. This is someone that's more aligned with you, that's on the same page. And I feel like there's a really fruitful future for you if you choose to um entertain this person here. Let me break that down a little bit more. Tell me about this new person that's coming in for my singles, and we'll try to see if we can get a timing card so we can get an idea. This person could be a Taurus, a Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. This person could be a Cancer, Taurus, Libra. Heavy is what I'm getting. Okay. This person, I feel like if they're talking to anybody when they meet you, they're gonna quickly leave that person or stop talking to that person. I don't think it's somebody that they're in a relationship with, because they're coming off as single, but there's something about you where you feel like you're the one, so they're willing to dead that because it's not that serious. And to them, it's like, I will gladly leave this alone. This was just entertainment while I was waiting for the one. And they knew, whoever they were dealing with, they knew. And now they're coming in for you because they feel like you're what they've been looking for. Now, this is somebody that has been energetically seeking you out. Like they've been ready for you. Yep, Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, and the moon. They've been waiting for you to evolve. They've been waiting for you to get to this place where you know your worth, you are independent, you are loving yourself, you are protecting your energy, you're blocking out, right? Like you had to go through a lesson to see if you were going to block somebody's energy out because you know who you are and you know what you deserve. And because you're evolving and you're fighting for yourself, this person's coming in to fight for you. Whoever this new person is. Tell me more about this new person. They're very loving. This is gonna be a very affectionate person to my singles. This is somebody too that it's like you won't have to hide. You won't have to like this person is gonna be somebody that's gonna want to communicate their feelings to you. Like they're very emotionally stable and they don't care to like they're not here for the show. This is not somebody that's like, oh, I'm trying to be this macho person. No, they don't care about that stuff. Like, they're gonna let you know how they feel about you, and they're gonna say it loud and proud. Because this is something that's exposed. So they are exposing their feelings. They're going for it. The Empress. When I tell you they see you as the one, this is somebody that feels like, oh, with this person, I want to have babies. I want to build a life with them. I feel like they can see your future. Like they feel like the future with you is great. And this is something they feel is worth the investment. You would be worth it. Like you are worthy. And a man who looks at a woman and sees their growth and stuff like that, everybody's gonna want to attach themselves to it. You're gonna need to, it's like you're gonna need to discern who's the one for you. Because they this person sees that you're the one for them. I feel like they're not gonna want you to work anymore either. Like they're gonna want to take a load off your plate so you don't even have to work anymore. This person could be very financially stable. Tell me more about this person, Holy Spirit. Yeah, and this person could have been, I don't know if they like boxing or they do like jujitsu or something like this, or this is someone that does some sort of training. But I feel like this is somebody that's a really good protector. They could have been in the military. Um, this is somebody that don't play about you though. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is coming, guys. This is coming because it's destined to come in. Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, that's the truth. This is destined to come in. Somebody is so clear. And this person is, it's like they've got this bird's eye view of things where they feel like if you're it for them, like nothing stands in their way and they go for what they want. And they don't, for some of you, you may even already be dealing with somebody. It may be an on and off situation. You're going to meet this person and they're not going to care because they know that they're the better choice. So you're going to easily drop whatever else you got going on. This person is very confident. Yeah. They have they have a lot of faith. So they feel like, oh, this person is going to want to invest in me. So I'm not worried. Yep. You're saying bye bye. You're saying bye bye to any other options. This is, this is kind of dope. There's something about this connection that feels like you want to leave the past behind for them. Yeah, because I'm telling you, you're focused on the future. You feel like your person has arrived. So whoever this new person is, I feel like they could have dealt with somebody who didn't really appreciate all that they had to offer. They were only with them for money. So don't be surprised if they approach you and act as if they don't have a lot, because it's like a test to see if you're gonna walk away or not. And I feel like once you don't care about that stuff, they're gonna wanna like they're gonna be gun ho about building a life with you. They don't care about nothing else. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, more Cancer, Pisces here, Virgo, heavy Aquarius too. All right, let's pull a love message. I didn't care to talk about the past because, like, do we really care? Let's be real. We left them for a reason. Hold on. We have passion. So there's something about this person where they're gonna ignite something in you. I feel like that's funny because I was talking about the past, and they're like the person before. It's a lustful energy. So they may try to come in and just like have sex with you to get you codependent, like stuck on them again. They want you to be like addicted to the pee or addicted either way, right? Man or female. They want you addicted to them sexually. But I feel like you've grown so much and you have so much self-love that you're not like sex is not the end all be all for you. Now, don't get me wrong, it is a major part of a connection, but it doesn't make your whole world go round. And I feel like because you starting to have that self-respect, it's making you attracted to the one that you want. Because what you don't see coming is the person that you feel could be the one. It's the partner you seek, the one you trust, the one you feel optimistic about. This is a soulmate, and this comes in when you free yourself of unrealistic expectations. Damn, collective, my single collective, you guys have something good coming in, and you're gonna be ending it with the unrequited situation, like the person that tries to come back around, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere. The new love is where it's at. This is where it's gonna feel safe, and you're gonna move to commitment. I don't wanna say quickly, but it's gonna feel like a really it's gonna feel like you don't even have to really have the talks. It's just gonna happen naturally where you guys become one. Like, you're not gonna have to question it. This you guys may wanna, like, travel quickly, like, you guys everything is just gonna be a natural flow that you don't have to worry about anything, and it's because there's a very spiritual connection that's happening here. The high priestess and the high priest came out, so just keep that in mind. So that is for okay. That is for you. I'm trying to think, what else do you guys want me to tap into real quick before I close out this reading? I'll let you guys kinda decide, let me know what you think. If there was ever a time to ask, now's the time. Let's see, what else, spirit? What else can we do in love? Let's see what's blocking your love life. How about that? Let's see what's blocking your love life. And this is just a collective message. 333 is showing up so much. 333 or 3333 or 303. So take a look at that. That wanted to come out too. So this if we have 999, I'm hearing 369. That's funny. Um, okay, so this is about a spiritual awakening. 111, you're getting a lot of signs. I feel like this is letting you know when this stuff is coming in for you. There's a lot of new beginnings that's happening because you are developing like personally and spiritually. The more you prioritize your like understanding and need for understanding when it comes to yourself, the bigger the blessings are coming in and letting you know that you're going down the right path. And it's because you're choosing to break away from people who keep you in a lack state. So, somebody that keeps trying to have you dependent on them so that you feel like you can't find anybody better, stuff like that, you're breaking away from those people. Guys, as you guys come in, please make sure you are liking the video. Help support your girl so we can grow our channel. I am available for personal readings as well. I will put my information in the description box. I have my booking site, but it's been giving me problems, so I'm gonna get a new one. That way I'll put my booking site information in the videos as well. Just bear with me. I'll also put it on my community tab, so you guys will have it there. But this feels like you're done dealing with people that keep you in cycles. People that spin you, you're done dealing with them. Um, I have this one person that I that I call Dreidel, and every time that person tries to do the most, I'm like, "No," because I know what they're about, right? Like, just constantly trying to spin you, and that shit don't they'll spin you until you drop. if you let them. But I feel like you're trying to make room for something new, but there's some chapters of your life that need to be closed. This is what's going to move you through this like spiritual quest that you're on. And I feel like it's bringing a lot of enlightenment. You guys could be going through a spiritual awakening because that's kind of what this feels like. And that's why you keep being called to like raise your vibration. It's also having you balance your emotions. For some of you, you need to get your hormones checked out. I feel like you can be dealing with hormonal imbalance. And it could just have you all over the place right now. So definitely think about that as well. But this is definitely about spiritual growth. Yes, spirit's confirming that message that I just said. About both hormonal issues and imbalances and your spiritual quest, the stuff that you're needing to cut out to go on this journey. So that's the blockages that are happening in your life. Like you're dealing with spiritual binds. You guys could be needing to cleanse yourself. Don't Please don't fall for the hype and think you need to have um all these different herbs and stuff to do spiritual baths. You really don't. You really don't. Just salt will suffice. But definitely think about cleansing yourself. I feel like in my last reading, I spoke about detoxing your body, that as well, or like a spiritual detox. But things are changing. Yeah, and it's because you're walking away from some things. If I'm talking to a masculine, I feel like you're walking away from a woman that keeps spinning you, telling you lies. You got somebody that tried to fake a pregnancy here. I feel like this is the blockage that was holding you back. And then it takes one final lie or something like that. And you're like, man, I'm out. I'm done. You feel like you were dealing with a witch or someone who was just like constantly manifesting on your downfall. Somebody that was holding you back, but I feel like those days are over. You're starting to see things from a higher perspective now. And this is because you're asking for this. This feels like a solar plexus chakra awakening. You could be I feel like this person could have kept you secluded also. Like you broke away from all your friends for this person. You're going to start having more fun now. You're going to feel like your baggage is a lot lighter. Like you're letting things go. You're not focused on them. Like you're making better decisions for yourself. And I feel like your love life is also going to be improving because you're trusting your intuition a little bit more. And you're choosing not s- like you're choosing to be a little bit more vulnerable with your feelings. Or maybe that was a blockage for you in your past, like it was hard for you to express yourself or to deal with someone that was emotionally available. That is changing. Yep. I feel like the blockage for you was dealing with unavailable people and understanding how to move away from people before you get too deep. And that comes with that spiritual growth, right? Knowing when to release things and understanding that if it's meant for you, it'll come back around the right way. Otherwise, it's okay to let it go because you know that better is coming. Yep, look at that. You know that better is coming. The Two of Cups. I don't know if you saw what just happened in my hand. The Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. That shit is beautiful. In the right time, these things are coming. You have someone that is committed, someone that's loyal, that's financially stable, that puts you on a pedestal, but not in a way where it's like they they build you up so high that they can tear you down. Just they put you on a pedestal in a way where they feel like without you, they understand your worth. So without you, life isn't as easy. Life isn't it's like, I know I can survive on my own, but this person brings value to my life. They bring stability to my life. They bring so much good that I don't feel like I would be as great as I am without them. Like, this is the person that gets it. And they could be so opposite of you, but it's like the yin to your yang, as cheesy as that sounds. This is someone that you can have a lot of similarities, but in different ways. I hope that makes sense. Like, this is a true mirror to you. This is like earth and water, very compatible. It's like earth and water. Yeah. Like very compatible. You nurture one another while you provide nourishments, they provide crop. You know what I'm saying? Like they feed the soul. So it's very good for one another. And then it's also like the type of relationship that people admire. It's like once you get it right. So there's some hiccups that may happen where you guys are learning and growing with one another. And once you release, the spiritual awakening is about the death of the ego, the dark night of the soul. Once you release the ego, things change in the most beautiful way, and you guys come together. And the growth that takes place is beautiful. I feel like if there's a children being born here, it's gonna be a really blessed family. Or if there's a merging of a family here, it's like everybody gets along really well. So that's what I'm saying. Could be dealing with a Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini. I think I said Leo, Virgo. That's the signs. I'll pull one more love message and then I am going to close out the reading because my game is starting. All right. Holy Spirit, final message in love for the collective. Final message in love for the collective. Oh, my Lord. So they're asking you to stay optimistic. They want you to remain positive about love. They feel like you have a past heartbreak that is really like blocking you from experiencing the things that you want. Like if you want somebody that shows up for you um where they cherish you, they appreciate all that you do and they want to take care of you. This person wants to provide you with the life that you feel you deserve, the life that you give yourself, right? Like this is somebody that wants to add to your life, not take it away. But I feel like what's blocking you is the fact that you feel like people only show a certain part of themselves to you, and then when the mask drops, you're disappointed. And this is the part they want you to release because this is what's holding you back from the blessings that you really want. I also feel like right now, money could be a focus for you. Like you're just like, you know what? Love continues to disappoint me. So I'm gonna just get this bread. I'm gonna just focus on my money, my coins, my bank account, because that never disappoints. And that's when true love comes in. And this person's gonna be able to match your lifestyle. Yep. And it's because you'll be attracting from that space and not from a space of, well, this person is hurt me. It's like you're clearing your energy of that. And that's where this new love comes in, where it's safe to be with this person. And you're also, it's like they allow you to heal the past and forgive those who've hurt you because shit, if you didn't meet them, you wouldn't be with in this space to attract this type of person, you know? So it allows you to heal. Yeah, look, it was something worth waiting for. And it says very soon this could be the one. So I feel like you got a lot of good stuff coming in collective. And this is because of all the spiritual work that you're doing, clearing out your energy, releasing people of the past, and it's bringing some good shit your way. And this is happening um in the very near future. Let me pull that timing card for you real quick. Give me a timing card, Holy Spirit. When can this be coming in for the collective or those who are in commitment where they're trying to get things cleared up so they can move forward? What's a timing card for them where we can expect this change and growth for the better, for a better connection, a more connected connection, spirit? What's the timing card on this? So this could be 3 months, 3 years, for some of you guys. Yeah, and this is something that's gonna like really go for a long time. I could see you with this person for 10 plus years, 13 years. And this comes in when you finally decide to open up your heart again. So when you decide to open up your heart again and you start to realize like, okay, I've been blocking myself off, I've been too rigid in my expectations, you clear your heart, you move on from the past. And I feel like from that point on, it's like you now open yourself up and anywhere from like 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. you'll meet someone and you'll be with this person for a long time, or it's only going to take like 3 years where you commit yourself fully, and that's where you build this life with this person. So just take it however it resonates, but I don't see you rushing into marriage. I feel like it's going to take like 3 years before you figure out like, yeah, this is your person. If you feel like anyone's taking any longer than that, you're kicking them to the curb. You're not sitting there waiting. That's what I feel. I feel like you did that before, or it took like 3 failed relationships before you met the one. But or it's like the 3rd relationship is where you're like, "Okay, this is finally it." There's something about that here. But Imma leave that there, collective. I hope these messages resonated with you guys. I will be coming back on live maybe tomorrow evening just to make up for last Wednesday because I just couldn't, y'all. We got so much changes that are happening, and I'm trying to keep up with everything here, but business is changing in a good way. We like change in a positive direction, so I'm not mad at it. But just bear with me. I will make up for it. I'll be going live tomorrow and again on Wednesday, so I will post those live readings so you can keep track of it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this message a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting my readings or when I'm going live, and just so that you can get the new information from our booking site and stuff like that. So yeah, until next time. Peace.